can you talk to us and tell the audience about what's the background of the film? How did you come up with the idea?
Yeah, well, basically I heard about the internment camps in a uni class, in a doco class, and I was just really surprised that something like that had happened in Australia, and I'd never heard about it before or learnt anything about it in school or anything like that. So I went and did some research. I went down to the shrine in Harvey, and there's a memorial there with all the names of the internees on the wall. And I actually saw my family name on the wall, Tenni. So I went home and asked some questions and found out that my great-grandfather was interned. And that kind of really inspired me to keep going as well. So yeah, we wrote the script and we made the short, so it's looking good. We just got to keep pushing it.
Wonderful. So it is obviously based on a true story and something close to home for you as well. Yeah. Now I understand there's a little bit of political movement as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, at the moment there's a MP called Tony Piccolo in South Australia who's doing a great thing, putting forward a motion in Parliament on the 10th of November to try and get an official recognition of the events and the fact that the majority of these thousands of Australians with Italian heritage were kind of wrongfully locked up. They shouldn't have been in there. They didn't really do anything wrong. They weren't a threat to the country, yet they had their freedom taken away.
Sure. So the short film for you has had such a significance, like I said before, close to home, but also it's creating some movement on that political level, which is really important as well.
Yeah, it's great. It's really inspiring to have that happening, and hopefully it'll replicate as well if that takes off in South Australia. There's some people in Western Australia as well, Paul Papala, another MP, and Rita Safiotti. They're going to replicate the move and do something here, and hopefully it'll go federal after that and really, take off, which would be great.
Okay, wonderful. So back to the short film. I understand that you have been travelling with a short film as well. So tell us a bit about your journey, where you've been.
Everywhere. I've myself personally have been to Cannes in France, to the festival there, which was amazing. Frank, the main actor, has been to New York. We won the best film in New Jersey. He also went to Italy to show the film, to his hometown in Sicily. The director, Julius, went to Washington, DC, and also Copenhagen in Europe. And some of the other boys went to Norway. So yeah, and Chloe, the other actor, went to Montreal in Canada. So we really have been everywhere, including Africa and even Antarctica now. There's a festival. We've got this whole thing. It's funny, we're trying to do this. If we can hit a festival in Asia and also South America, we will have every continent.
Wonderful.
So that'd be pretty cool if we could pull that off.
Absolutely, because you have been working on this short film for a while when you initially wrote the film, and there's going to be a documentary, I understand, as well, coming afterwards. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the doco in January we'll start working on that full time. I've actually got the director Julius Telmer, who currently lives in Denmark, in Copenhagen. He's going to be coming over to live with me at my grandma's house, actually. We're poor filmmakers, we have to make ends meet.
Sure.
So that'll be great having him there as a bit of backup, and we'll be full on, talking to people about stories and finding pictures and letters and things like that from the 40s.
Lovely. And tell us about your aspirations for the future with a short film.
Well, the short film really is kind of like a base for us just to get the exposure and keep it building and keep the ball rolling. Eventually, the main end goal is to make a full-length feature movie. So once the doco is done, that's kind of going to be like our research, I guess, because we really want to get it right and figure out exactly what's happened. And some of these stories are just too amazing to leave there, so we have to get them and hear them and get them told, and then we'll write the script for the feature, and then we'll go probably back to Cannes actually and try and find some people to finance the movie. Yeah. Fabulous.
We've had a good networking opportunity from your last trip.
Yeah,
so
it was great. We sort of put the feelers out there, so now we know who to approach when we're ready to go, which is great. Yeah.
Wonderful. So I guess our audience is sitting there now wondering how they can see the film and when it will be showing in Western Australia. So can you tell us about your upcoming screening? I believe it's on Wednesday the 12th of November?
The 16th.
The 16th.
Yeah.
I'm losing track of time.
No,
My apologies.
that's okay.
Wednesday the 16th of November.
Yeah, so it's on Wednesday night, the 16th. And you can get tickets through Box, it's our film, and there's also another film called Most, which is a Czech film, which was actually nominated for an Academy Award in 2004, so that's huge, and we're so lucky to have that. Alexandra Becchiaris, the executive producer, is a great friend of ours, and she's allowed us to screen that. So we also have a Q&A session, some drinks, some food, and most importantly, a great after party. So,
ooh, excellent, I'll be there. So, so we also have to thank, I understand Sonia has jumped on board to help you out.
Yes, Sonia has been amazing. We're so grateful for their support. They've come on board and they are sponsoring us and helping us put the event on. And it's really quite fitting that they're sponsoring as well, because Tom Sonia, the guy that originally started the Sonia company, who's now 93 years old, is pretty much, well, the only surviving internee we know of in Western Australia anyway. And he's been helping a lot with us as well.
Lovely. Okay, look, well, thank you for joining us
Thanks
today.
a lot.
We're looking forward to seeing the film, and if you can make it along on Wednesday the 16th of November, and I'm sure you'll have plenty of those, please look on our website, thecouch.com.au. We are flicking straight to a trailer now, however there will be a ticket giveaway, just a little hint a bit later with Fred, so stay tuned.